Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing the morning session of the NASDAQ futures contract. We are also going to be looking at a trade that I took this morning afterwards as well. So here we have the daily chart of NQ. This is today's price action so far. And then we have these two lows that I want to take your attention to. Now if we look at that on an hourly chart, we can see the daily lows here on the hourly chart. And that's where we are going to be looking to take our profits today are at this low here. And then on the hourly chart, we have this level of the fair value gap. So we have this entire fair value gap here on the hourly. But this level here is the part that was unfulfilled. That's where we see price drawing into right now. Okay, so we're going to go into the 1 minute chart. And right here we have the 9:30 open. And as the market opens, this is in Eastern time, 9:30 Eastern time, we take out the buy side right at the open, and then we drop, creating a market structure shift bearish. And then in this drop, we have our first fair value gap that was formed after 9:30. This small section right here but since there's this little volume imbalance here between these two candle bodies, that's a volume imbalance, we have to include that in our fair value gap. And then these two blue lines are another fair value gap from there, and then including the volume imbalance. So you can see price drops, and then it comes back up and returns into the first presented fair value gap by just a tick, right into that volume imbalance there. See, it hits it just perfectly. And then we drop again, and we come back up into this fair value gap here. And when we hit this right here at 9:50, the start of the 10 o'clock macro, it's going to be the best time for us to be looking to take our trades. So we hit it, and then price drops, and you can see this run all the way down to our daily low that I highlighted earlier. Now if we go into a 15-second chart and take a look, we see our first presented fair value gap right here. Price comes up into it, barely hits it, drops, comes back up into that 1 minute fair value gap, into this fair value gap here on the 15-second chart. Look at the bodies respecting that fair value gap. This is all in sync with our daily bias of being bearish and taking out this low here. So when price drops, we have this 15-second fair value gap here, which is respected right here. It drops, comes back up, and then we drop below it. And since we drop below it, When it comes back up, we want to see it act as resistance and then drop lower. So right here would be your perfect spot to sell short. And if you were to get in here, your stop loss would need to be above the first presented fair value gap, about a 30-point stop loss. And your initial target could be below this low here. About 60 points of profit. And if you were to hold your trade all the way to our daily low, see it's 190 points of profit. And that's going to be the trade for the morning session. Now we'll get into a review of my trade that I took this morning. Here is my trade in the morning session. The highlighted blue rectangle is the 15-second fair value gap that we went over earlier. You can see that I sold short right as price went back up into that fair value gap. This video is sped up, so it's not playing at live speed. It's 4 times speed, I believe. As you can see, price immediately rejected that fair value gap and dropped, which is good for our trade. And after price took out that short-term low that I highlighted with a line, I moved my stop to break even. Another fair value gap I just highlighted, I want to see if price returns up into it and acts as resistance. And from here, price just continues to break lower and doesn't even return into the fair value gap, which indicates extreme bearishness. I'd like to see price continue to go lower here. I do have my take profit to give me 1,500 total for the day, as that's the max you can get on the top step combines. And I did move my stop down more to see price not go above where I would like to see another fair value gap created. And I'm locking in $1,000 in profit. And here you'll see my price hit my target, giving me $1,500 in profit on the day. And you see the draw on liquidity, which is the daily low, which price does hit just a short time later. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'll see you all next time.